Oh, he came out the promo. Set this up. Alright, how you guys doing? Well, actually, no one's here yet. Crowd is here, about to blow. Want me to start the show. Look, I'm a mark. Wow! Bro, we should have started earlier, bro. Legitimately. We really should have started earlier, but who cares? It's not wrong. We're running up the next video. Kingdom. SmackDown's so good on opposite day. I probably wouldn't have watched if I didn't stream, but we're here now, so it's not a problem. It's up premiere on SmackDown. I was trying to cry. I was crying a little peep a second. Oh, damn, bro. All right. What is up, guys? Wrestling Premiere is here. This might be the first time I ever did 2 consecutive streams, 2 days in a row. What's it called? Welcome, guys, to the stream. I wanted to do this with a Raw the other day, but we just never got the chance. Whoa! I'm wearing blue by accident. I didn't realize it. But let's do a roll call. Let's do Surfboard Charlie, Sammy Morrison, the 2 mods in here. User, Sakura, Wayne, Mo, KF, Kadari, Finley, Wayne. Shout out to you guys. Welcome, guys, to the damn stream. I was actually considering not going live because I was working on a video. But we're here. Who cares? It's not a problem. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna watch SmackDown with you guys. Bro. Hey, WPI's your Daveman. Casual, normal. I've been trying to work on the next video. Take my throne. I'm just trying to think hard about it. Trying to work on it. Basic stuff. And I was watching some stuff relating to Diddy. That's all. They passed by pretty quick. Alright, here's Cody Rhodes. He's in the ring. He's gonna cut a promo. I thought he was gonna open the show. Alright, guys. What do you guys think Randy Orton's gonna turn heel? That's what I want to ask. James Weezer, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome. What do you want to talk about? Cincinnati. Do a video ranking all the Ruthless Aggression era Royal Rumbles. Maybe Royal Rumble season. Bro, they got... why did he interrupt already, bro? Paul Heyman, bro. Bro, let him yap in peace, at least. No woman main eventing, thank goodness. Like, hey, we don't do that here. Why is the chair lower? No, if it's the woman of last week, we're good. But hey, nah. We ain't doing that here. Hey, rumor has it. Rumor has it what? All right, here's Breaker and what's his name? Reed. Most of my family's from Cincinnati. Yo. There's Randy Orton, bro. He aura farming, bro. What the hell? How'd he flop like that? It's a live watch party? Kind of. I mean, I'm watching it here. I'm yapping. Bro, where'd Randy Orton spawn from? Legitimately. Like, it's some GTA San Andreas stuff. You guys could talk in here, We're gonna read the chat, obviously. We don't got an ego. Well, I do got an ego, but not in that kind of way. Cody's one of the only guys who could cut a promo and they still bring out Heyman immediately. Bro, Paul Heyman, and they'll never let go of him in these storylines. What is he yapping about? Let me hear this. On Randy Orton. Did you like to watch Raw in 2022? Kind of in the beginning. Yeah, Randy Orton's gonna enter emails. Yeah, okay. It's a spoiler. Oh, okay. Him is the best thing about the mind already in my opinion. I think his act is like, what the hell's wrong with the chat? Bruh. What did I do? Alright, it's better now. That's funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm guessing they lose. Jimmy Cruz, RK. I didn't see it, no. Why? Good thing that chat shows up. Mm-hmm. When you lose. Yo, Premier, what a phenomenal ace. Welcome back to the stream. Mm-hmm. You saw that Riddle video? Yeah, that was horrible. The fuck's wrong with that guy? Was that fake or something? I don't know. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good Premier, community, and Premier himself. I like how as soon as I tune the stream, the chat broke calling me a bad omen. You're cursed. You're cursed day and night. People seeing TMZ trying to make a storyline. I mean, it did look like one. The guy stood up. It looked stupid. See, this is how Paul Heyman does things. Mr. Instigator. Fair FIFA 17, bro. 17's the one. It won't last. See, Paul Heyman's actually right for once. RKO everybody, and one of... It's a spoiler. Damn, he's a yapper, bro. Oh my god. Prophecy. MLW needs that clout. Bro, it ain't gonna work, bro. I just hate that stuff. So dumb. And beat him up for real if we're gonna do that. What did Riddle do now, bro? He doesn't just pack it up and go back to doing MMA or something? Bro, he ain't doing nothing in MMA, bro. Freaking Dana White fired him. He's like, this guy can't pass a drug test. You guys ever see it? Bro, Randy Orton, they gotta do the heel turn today. Oh, Tiffany Stratton. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tiffany Stratton's on the screen, guys. Carmelo! Miz. Matt Riddle. Uh-huh. Do you not know how tag teams work? We watch my back, but you always standing in my way. This is done. You are telling me this is done? You're telling me this is done. Well, isn't John Jones notorious? Bro, is Hayes turning face? Or is it just like he's pushing Miz to the side? Oh. John Jones notorious for not passing. Bro, John Jones, bro, the thing is, Dana White bends over for him like crazy. If John Jones beat up Dana White's wife, he won't have a problem anyways. You know? Someone's gonna be like, well, Dana White beat up his own wife anyways, but you get the point. Am I the only one who remembers Hot Topic Miz? No, we do. To be fair, John's just a way better flirtable skill issue. Yeah, and he makes the company money, bro. Listen, bro, I'm telling you. USC's the Wild West. They got fighters saying they want to hang out with Hitler. They got people going crazy, low IQ stuff. It's just the Wild West, you know? And Dana White, sometimes he doesn't really care, you know? If you make him money, he'll keep you. Alright, who's Sami Zayn's mystery opponent? Who do you guys think it's going to be? Imagine it's actually Obafemi, bro. Imagine. I don't think so. John Jones just lost his older brother today. I didn't even know that. That's tough, bro. Now, RIP to his brother, bro. That's crazy. Out of all the people we mentioned, it's John Jones, and then... Yeah, I don't even hear about that. Men's Crown Jewel Championship. RP, bro. Nah, I didn't even know that. Horrible timing. Yep. Sami Zayn bringing back prestige to the US Championship. Yeah. They book a Sami Zayn like I'm booking S07 GM mode. Bro, they need to start, they need to get to a point, low key, and I know some people are gonna get pissed, they're gonna call him Sammy Hogan. They need to get it to a point where that top champions themselves want to face him for the title, legitimately. Like how John Cena used to do it. Remember how John Cena used to beat everyone, and they're like, you know what? Then Seth Rollins is like, you know what? I want to beat the champ. Yeah, I didn't hear about that either, just haven't really mentioned him. That's crazy. It did, bro? That's crazy. Nah, no way. All I heard about today is Diddy. Yeah, he passed away 3 hours ago. Damn, bro. Defensive lineman, spent his first 4 seasons in Baltimore, won a Super Bowl. Also, he won the 2013 Super Bowl. Damn, that's tough. Nah, that's unfortunate, legitimately. You know? What's up, Wrestling Premiere? What's up, Wrestling Premiere? What up, Koshan? Is anyone having trouble watching SmackDown through the USA Network on American? I'm watching on Netflix VPN, bro. NordVPN. You guys hear this notification sound? You guys hear this? This is the sound in commercial every week. You have to hear this. Michael Cole's infamous heel run. Bro, no one's watching that, bro. You are. Nah, some of you. I think all of you in the chat would watch it. I do weekly title fights in GM mode. Bro, they used to do that back in the Attitude Era. SmackDown rise up, lyrics chain go. Naira Jit cooking. I like the mid-card titles being as important as the world title. Gives me a reason to pay attention. Bro, legitimately. Like, I really wish it gets to a point where whoever the next WWE champion is a sound in the room with us. Alright, let me play it for you. You guys don't hear it? I had to pull the volume like crazy, bro. We're going to be interactive, bro. I swear. That's what we were missing in these streams. More interactions with the viewers. 4 years is crazy. It pisses me off. WP, yeah. Why can't the US Championship get a good storyline around it and always need to be only for challenge to stay relevant? That's all they do, bro. The thing is, they don't have the value because the history of the belt itself is full of guys that didn't amount to much. You get what I mean? Now, Sami Zayn lost the title to... Who can he lose the title to? He has to lose it to someone of value, like Obafemi, right? Or a former world champion. Sami Zayn isn't going to main event WrestleMania, we all know that, so why is he the US champion? I mean, he's in a good position, you know? He's in a very good position, and it wouldn't be out of place for him to challenge for the world championship next week. You get it? That's what it comes down to. Bam, bam, bam. Sounds so annoying, bro. Alright, back from commercial. By the way, guys, I want to show you something. I saw this earlier. I was terrified, bro. Legitimately. Like, this thing scared me like crazy. Let me show you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This terrified me. Legitimately, because, bro, it looks like Chris Benoit came back to life. It's like he magically came back to life, and he's in AEW, and what makes it even crazier is the lighting, what's it called? Excalibur on commentary, bro. That's terrifying. Alright, here's Carmelo Hayes. He's the open challenger, I guess. Imagine Hayes actually wins, bro. Imagine. He's back from hell. Bro, why does it look so real? They tried slightly with the US title, didn't you? Here we go. The title reigns himself, yep. Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like Miz is gonna take a spot or something wearing a suit. Bro, what's Miz doing? Hey! So he's face now. Is it mic time? I mean, I'll take it, honestly. Maybe this time they got their senses. They'll be like, Miz will put him over, and then we'll go from there. You know? Hopefully that's a good story for him. Like, I know like things are different. Wait. Oh, fuck? Aleister Black? Bro, Aleister Black actually has a chance of winning it, to be honest. Bro, let me book SmackDown. You should book it, yeah. Kenny Omega. Bell Collector. Mr. 5-Head, hey, you. Bro, he actually has a chance of winning. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Alright, give us some, like, give them, like, 14 minutes. I like it. It'd be like 2002 over again. If Kenny did come over, what the fuck? Why'd the lights go up? Alright, hopefully this is good. If Kenny did come over, who would you want him in NXT? Would you want him NXT or SmackDown? That was the real question. More like Raw, buddy. I heard an WWE X title. WWE's starting to get boring. It's been a bit. I think WB should book SmackDown. Hell no, give me away, bro. I'm not booking the damn show. If you saw me booking the show, bro, everyone would freaking hate it, legitimately. I ain't booking like these people on the internet. I'm gonna tell you that. I wouldn't want Kenny Omega on Raw, though. I'd book like Heyman. Nah, Heyman's method was so good. Like, back then. Great kick. Like, bro, back then, Paul Heyman, NXT real enter. Hell no. Daryl Keith, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back, bro. It was good, fam. It's good, it's good, it's good. Where were we? What was I talking about again? I keep on forgetting. Anyways, can NXT be next to work? Same thing if Okada came. I don't forget those rumors. That's not that's not right, bro. Legitimately, like you cannot have one of those two on NXT. Even 2018 NXT, bro. No, that doesn't make sense. That's like bringing John Cena and bringing him to AEW Dark. No. Alright, he's dominating. Cena versus Kenny. It's always the Rollins match. That's the one people talk about. But you have a good match with everyone. My goal is live. How you doing, man? What up, Salavatu? Welcome back, bro. I'm doing good. Oba fighting Sammy? Not tonight. I think it'll happen eventually. Alright, he's dominant. Commercial? Netflix doesn't have commercial for international, if I remember. NXT 2.0. What about NXT 2.0? NXT 2.0 is basically like a teen show, bro. Like, alright, Black's dominant. Pro wrestling is boring in general. We gotta start our own promotion. And who are we gonna sign? Karrion Kross? Shotzi Blackheart? There's a reason Kenny Omega will never come to WWE. Style's too Japanese. Yeah, but when you're that good in that area, like, you'll adapt. Like, Omega, he brings all the hard hits and the long matches and stuff, but he can adapt, bro. You know? He's had some shorter matches in AEW. I'll say, I wouldn't book the main roster like most people either. I would ironically feel it and make it feel more natural, if that makes sense. Yeah. The thing is, bro, I feel like if you have the main roster, you cannot book it to be like NXT or AEW. It's entirely different. You know what I mean? You gotta streamline things to make them logical and fit the main roster WWE. Yeah, I don't think I know how to book. Like, someone loses 5 matches in a row storyline, Sammy keeps winning storyline, everything should be leading up to something, whether purposefully or not. Yeah, but bruh, they don't care. Someone already bought the ticket. You think Chris Jericho will be back in WWE? Of course, bro. Jericho's already probably planning this everything. And it's a nice change for him, and it would help his legacy, I'd say. You know? Great suplex. I think if Jericho does come back, he'll have a big match at WrestleMania. I'd say against Jey Uso or something like legitimately. I think he'll have a big match against Jey Uso or Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. Kenny Omega wants to do his own thing too much. He'd have bad chemistry with too many guys. But bro, he get a dick. Like I know he likes the Kota Ibushi, Tanahashi, all those guys, but still. I want to see him in Ospreay and WWE just to see like how they would operate. Like obviously they're gonna have to limit the intensity and stuff, but I want to see it. Maybe it's just a novelty. I don't know. Yeah. This is weird to say considering Triple H keeps preaching about long-term storytelling cinematic matches and he does nothing of what I just mentioned. No, listen, the long-term storytelling is a psyop. You know? It's a psyop. It's a lie. Because he drags the story out. It's not long-term storytelling. It's boring. It's the same thing. CM Punk and Seth Rollins are still going crazy and it's like, it's not that interesting. They had to bring back AJ Lee to make it interesting, which is kind of messed up. High elbow. 1, 2, no. Put him in a manager role for someone probably be best. Jericho. I think they'll actually like I think they'll book him better. Not better, like more prominent to make it seem like AEW didn't respect him or something. But I don't think he'll talk bad about AEW because like they gave him that big push. He led the promotion in the first year, you know? Long-term storytelling is BS in pro wrestling. The fans have short attention spans. Of course, bro. Manager to Rusev, mate. I don't know. Him and Rusev, if Rusev's more comedy, maybe. He makes stuff up and then acts like it was all planned, but not gonna look back. The Bryan storyline makes sense. Bro, CM Punk brought out a paper. They had Daniel Bryan against Sheamus. They didn't plan the whole thing. It wasn't all a happy accident, like, oh my god, they magically made the storyline, but it wasn't planned to end that way. You know? Alright, it's Triple H. It's what we do, WWE. Then he spams returns. Typical. Alright, Sami Zayn's on offense now. Off the ropes. Alright, Sami Zayn's starting up. Bump off the ropes. Hi, do you love Mitzi Mozzarella? Can you sing Dear Elon, Hermes, Chris Canyon, Boy George? Bro, what? Oh! You're gonna bring a steel chair and drop me, right? Body language. Long-term storytelling. They're gonna start up. They're gonna start going crazy right now. Just wait up. Oh, I really don't like the modern SmackDown logos. I mean, they kind of look like the old one, you know? The thing is, I don't even care about the logos. They can do whatever they want. If the storylines and matches are good, we don't care. They could have a logo of Dove deodorant, bro. Like, legitimately, I don't care. This is not even Dove. Oh. Boom. Bro got booked and left to not get booked. Now he's back. Hopefully with him joining the Don family, he gets screen time. Oh, you're talking about Andrade? Oh. There we go. Good German suplex. 1, 2. Bro, I love the German suplex, guys. You guys have to understand that, like, I really love the German. It's just, like, so damn good, bro. The release. Especially when, like, Kurt Angle hits there. Or Brock Lesnar and stuff, bro. You just look so good. Oh, he's in position for the big knee. Nope. Blue Thunder Bomb? Nope. Oh, what a knee. Great combination. Calm by Nash. Do a video on Tatanka's 2006 run. That video would legitimately be 5 minutes. A premiere, have you heard WWE still reportedly has for Enik for Obafemi? What plans? I didn't see him. The rope should be blue, not the mat. They probably have it for color reasons, like TV or camera. It has to be. I don't know, though. Alright, big superplex. And it's time for Act 3. Alright, after the superplex, it's Act 3. They're gonna go crazy right now. They're gonna be wrestling like crackheads, like fiends, like it's NXT 2018. You'll see, bro. Bro, why is there another commercial, bro? Oh my god. Dude. You guys liking this match so far? I think it's decent. Honestly, I don't mind the mat being a different color at all. I'm used to it with other companies and look fine. Now I got used to it easily. Kurt Angle's Germans are like Carmelo Anthony's jab steps. Bro, I love Angle's German suplex. Like, I love when he hits it. The wrestlers are like this. It's like they're gasping, like grab towards something. Because like Angle's a menace. It looks so much better than the other way, and they were in HD when they were on CW. I know, but like I don't know. They always have some weird reason for switching stuff. Oh, bro, they're letting them wrestle like this in commercial, bro. They're starting to start growing crazy. Don't you remember wrestling's had a blue man for the longest time and probably still has? Yep. 2. It's a bit lighter. It's a bit lighter than the SmackDown one. I missed the Silver Apron though. Nah, Silver Apron was a vibe. You know? It is better than the pay-per-views, all the adverts on the mat. You're gonna have Slim Jim and you're gonna like it, bro. Deal with it. It's kind of weird how they never did an open challenge since then, like 2015. Like an open challenge like this one. It's kind of weird. Right? So everything's clean, I missed that too. It was a vibe. Old SmackDown arena stuff was a vibe. Like, I mean the ringside area and everything off the stage. Nah, just the ring stuff. We're not even talking about the stage. Slim Jim on the table bones me up. Bro, they're monetizing everything, bro. TKO, those greedy weirdos, bro. Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro, maybe Triple H just listens to him. Sometimes I do think to myself, like, some of this booking is for TKO as opposed to what Triple H wants, but at the same time, it's like, maybe Triple H isn't as good as people say he is. Ringside setups are an underrated combo. The lighting and stuff can really change the feel of the show. Yeah. It really does. I remember when AEW switched their lighting in 2023, I hated it, bro. Because I like the purple and purple and gold combination. When they changed it to red and blue, I despised it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sunset Flip. Loki missing Jarrett King's disc was by the entrance rep in 0304. That was good too. Oh, good Sunset Flip. 1, 2, no. Uh-huh. Alright, they're back from commercial. I feel Collision is the closest to that feel. Also, I'm feeling that too. The lighting feels at home, but I also miss the old feel. Nah, I really like the old Dynamite vibe. The purple and gold one. You know, the black ropes, the TNT, TBS logos. Light the fuse, bring the boom. The graphics are amazing. I love how much color they added to Dynamite instead of plain black and gold. Yep. Oh, what a knee. 1, Two. All right, this is gonna be a good. This is a good batch so far. Some of you did watch it through the commercial because Netflix International has it. That they did some good stuff. We're gonna up the intensity now, bro. Bang! All Dynamite theme so far, they need to bring it back. It's too iconic. Low key. They need to cut some matches short to add new matches and storylines. Bro, they can't add storylines to save their life, bro. I'm telling you. They can't. SmackDown 02 had matches and storyline. Like, SmackDown 02 is the best combination for a professional wrestling show you'll ever see in North America. Helluva Kick. Nope. Look at this. Oh, Meteora. 1, 2. Bro, this match feels like it's from 2015. I'm vibing. Is the hub banned where you live? No, I don't think so. I actually don't. I'm in America, bro. But I don't think it's banned, no. That's a random question, bro. Alright, they're going crazy right now. Now the match is hidden. It's been hidden. But the way they built up to it and then they burst like... Pow! Wait, what's happening? Oh my god, who interfered? Oh, Damian Priest. Helluva Kick. Man, I thought they were gonna do more. Thunder Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Do you live in Alabama, Montgomery, or something? Like, where is it banned? The match is good so far. It was good, bro. But why'd it have to end like that? This I'm gonna protect everyone vibe that Triple H does. Good match though. It's over. Where is it banned? Florida or something? The problem with banning it, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. They try to ban it because kids watch, but at the same time, it's also a form of control. You get what I mean? Same one with the Blue Thunder Bomb? Yep. All over the South, yep. The Santa Claus banned it, right? Semi-rare. Semi-rare? Alright, who's... Imagine they tease the next challenger. Alright, the Sami Zayn thing's good right now, but they need to add more pressure on him and more, like, make him... Yeah, they need more pressure. So, like, what do you mean by that? Like, a tougher challengers, more wrestlers feeling hungry to beat him. That's what they have to add to it. I feel like he should eventually face some very top talent. Not just some mid-carders. You know what I mean? I think the Blue Thunder should be his finisher. It's a good one, bro, but it took him a while to start working on it to make it a finisher. Razor's Edge. You know what's funny? This might be a hot take. Damian Priest has more aura than Drew McIntyre right now. Legitimately. Like, I don't care what you say. Fight me. That's what I believe. The old Dynamite theme was great. Really got me pumped for the show, indeed. WWE AEW book matches that run too long. That match was too long. I don't think this match was too long. Just... Let me tell you something. If a match is long, it should be important. Simple as that. You know? Not every match obviously needs to be 20 minutes and all that. But if it's gonna be 20 minutes, it has to be important. Yeah, they should really cut matches short. Bro, what happened to the Netflix feed, bro? The hell? Oh, it's good. Soruka. Chelsea Green. They're both transitional world champions. Drew, yeah. On SmackDown matches shouldn't be dragged on. Dragged out, you mean, yeah. Well, some of them. I just think, like, the main event should be, like, the best match on the show. I just hate when a match is, like, 15 minutes and then it ends in interference. It's like, bro, what are we doing? Not every match needs to end with interference. I'm gonna be honest, I'm hella behind WWE like hell. I haven't watched the SummerSlam. What's Priest and Drew been up to? They ended their feud. I think Priest just returned. Drew lost his match to Cody. Uneventful stuff. Chelsea Green, my wife. Bro, if Matt Cardona hears you, he's gonna start yapping. Crazy how back then the max matches for mid-carders was like 5 minutes. 8. Did someone give me free streaming? I'm watching on Netflix, but there's you could watch wrestling. You could watch wrestling somewhere, you know what I mean? Watch wrestling. Bro, what's wrong with the feed? Naya, welcome back to that chat. Five more dates left for John Cena. Yeah. Why does Dynamite start with what should be the main event? Is it to keep the Big Bang Theory audience? Probably. They have their reasons. Bro, why did this go mute? You know, Watch Wrestling was a good friend of mine in 2018. Welcome back to the stream. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, Watch Wrestling's cool. Let me guess, Chelsea Green's gonna lose. But I think the AEW thing, they go with the big thing to start off the events, like here's a top talent. Kinda. Finley knows ball. Yeah. That's where I used to watch Raw 2017, 18. Certain place like that. It sounds exactly like it. Watch wrestling. Bro, this Alexa Bliss model looks so good. I just don't understand how the 2K games don't have it. Or it's such a Canadian great gangster. Wait, watch wrestling, that guy who had like 5 channels. Canadian gangster, bro. I've never been to Canada. Flight layover, maybe, but other than that, no. We do a video covering the infamous hero on Michael Cole. Eventually, probably. Crazy that I'm using Watch Wrestling right now. I'm quite disappointed what they've done to Alba Fire right now. Bro, when it comes to NXT, bro, you gotta pray. Anytime someone gets called up, no matter who it is, you gotta pray. Like, I can't name a lot of people who did bad in NXT and then did well on the main roster. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Commercial. Bum, bum, bum. Do a video on London and Kendrick. I did like 5 years ago. I did a lot of videos 5 years ago. The ink is silent. How are you watching? Well, you watch it on there. The hell's wrong with the Netflix feed, bro? The hell? I paid good money for this. Ridiculous. Alright, it's better now. Dun, dun, dun. To be honest, NXT has not really served this person to start. Of course, bro. It's like, at that point, sometimes I question the whole thing. Like, sometimes the wrestlers should just stay there. Oh, by the way, does SmackDown roster have a ton of... Yeah, bro. They always have commercials. It's TKO. TKO typical, bro. Aleister Black could have won the United States Championship had a feud Damien Priest to win the title. We're doing the Sammy thing right now. You know? That sounds like a feud from 2021, to be honest. Doesn't mean it's bad. Today... What was your jersey premiere? It's a local team in Morocco. Search IRTTANGR. Tanger. They'd be like, support local clubs. Well, I am. They play where I used to live. They're like a minute away. Not a lot. Look back at it. Some people could have stayed in NXT. It could have been legit just been a third brand instead of purely developmental. It's tough, bro. It's just like there's a reason why I don't watch NXT except for some events. Because why would I invest in these people? You know? Why would I invest in them? I seen it would happen with Ricochet, with Adam Cole, Undisputed Era in general. You just don't want to have that kind of fate. A downfall Damian Priest is to be studied. I mean, it's not really a downfall. I want to say so. Like, I don't think he was ever going to be like the top guy. Could you imagine Finn and Cole and Gargano Shawn sticking around and becoming monsters so the new guys using their motion to bring them up? Man, that would have been served better. Because if they were on the main roster, bro, they'd be called Gargano and Ciampa aren't doing badly, but you'd expect them to do better based on NXT. But they never were going to be like top guys on the main roster. Damien's better as a heel. He brings more intensity as a heel. Like that Bad Bunny match. Alright, they're back from commercial. Then you got guys like Trick and Javon and stuff, and at this point, it's a foregone conclusion what their careers might be like. Yep, Mike Santana plays a better face character than Damien. You were the one who were talking crazy. Well, not crazy. You were talking great about Mike Santana. Nah, Santana took a good risk, you know, when he went and did his own thing. Priest went from world champion to feuding with Aleister Black. I mean, it could be worse, right? Aleister ain't in a bad position. He's kind of in the Rusev area, though. What's wrong with Aleister? Nothing. Next video is probably Wrestling Style Loss. My epilepsy loves this. Yeah, bro, it's bright as hell. Watch all of the Lights Kanye West music video if you want epilepsy. Saul Ruka. We won't let you watch SmackDown in peace. You're a dog. You're a dog. You're a dog. Open the Elder LAX partner Ortiz. Ortiz, I think he's still in AEW. Black is a total mid-carder. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Priest is never getting another world title again, is he? Bro, he's got freaking... Did you see who he's with? You think he gives a damn, bro? He's with Lola Vice. Fuck the world championship, bro. I don't care at that point. Legitimately. He probably makes millions a year now. The world champion. Why would he care about a world... Was a world champion. Why would he care about it? Bro, why is this freaking... Next year, Gargano seemed perfect for the IC title. Low-key, bro. It's just... He didn't have a chance. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They call him an indie midget, the flippy guy, bro. Nah. That's what they would be calling him. I do imagine if he went to AEW in 2019, any things would have worked well. C Noir, what's so funny, bro? What happened to Ortiz? I think he's still in AEW. I'm not sure. I read up the other day he's still there, but I don't see him. You know? LAX are a good team, though. And Santana Ortiz, I don't understand how they never won the AEW Tag Team Championships. It's kind of weird. Alright, time for Chelsea Green to job. Why is this Oliver Garden Waitress Wrestling? See, bro, even he calls her Olive Garden Waitress, bro. He don't know about Alba Fire. Soul? Bro, we all got the eyeballs, bro. Bro, even Surfboard's calling her Olive Garden Waitress, bro. He don't know about Alba Fire. What was her old name? Kaylee Ray or something like that? Big clothesline. Second rope. Boom. We're your top 5 favorite wrestlers ever, bro. Ever. It's different than right now. Right now, I'd say Cody Rhodes, Kyle Fletcher, Roman Reigns. I wrote a list somewhere. Let me read it. Cody Rhodes, Kyle Fletcher, Roman Reigns, Will Ospreay, and probably Swerve, I'd say. I'm not sure, though. Maybe Swerve. Those are my 5 favorites right now. Okada might creep up, though. I'm not gonna lie. I want Okada to be in the top 3. I don't know something about modern wrestling. Girl dressed like Loki. Not even mean because he got injured or anything. Oh, they said the same about Cole. Even AEW still want a lot of people over, and I don't even mean because he got injury or anything. Nah, I think, what's it called? I think Gargano would have done well in AEW if he went in the early days. You know? If he found a way to go in 2020, I think he would have done well for himself. Girl dressed like Loki. This match is chaotic. Bad mistake, Chelsea Green. If Drew Randy don't take the belt of Cody by the time Cena retires, and I retire with Cena. Bro, you know how many people are going to retire with John Cena anyways? Legitimately. Listen, when Tom Brady retired from the NFL, it obviously didn't feel the same again, but it's the NFL. With WWE, I actually fear the worst for them when Cena does retire. They got stars and all that, but it doesn't seem like anyone will feel as big as John Cena, which is kind of sad. Like, for as big as Roman, Cody are and all that, they're not going to feel as big as John Cena by the end of it, you know? And that's generational talent for you, you know? Even people that don't like John Cena acknowledge him. To be fair, that comparison is kind of unfair because Cole had a... No, he's more charismatic, and he was good friends with the Bucks and all that. It's just, I think he would have, like, Gargano wouldn't have done badly in AEW. It would have worked very well for him. You know, they would have had him debut, had those matches and all that. I don't think it would have been bad. Low-key, aka Caveman SpongeBob. Hasn't Cena been part-time for the last decade? Yeah, but now he's officially retired. This is why Austin Theory needs a redemption arc when he returns. Instagram booked him better. Austin Theory needs to leave completely to find himself, to be honest. Yeah, someone could get to Roman's level, but Cena, Austin, Rock level might never be seen again. Facts, bro. Oh, there's the cutter. 1, 2, 3. Bro, if they let Sol Ruka wrestle like this on the main roster, she will fly high, bro. But they always limit wrestlers. They're too scared. I'd be more worried when Randy Orton retires. I feel like Randy Orton would just disappear. He won't even retire. What superstar went crazy in their prime, like overpowered and unstoppable NXT Giant Gargano or Super Cena? The problem is both of them were cartoony crazy, like overpowered, especially Gargano. Super Cena. Trick Williams? I don't know, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something. We could talk about Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, and all that, but when it comes down to it in due time, we'll see how things are. Isn't this the main roster? It is. When they... Damn, I lost my train of thought. I'm starting to sound like an idiot. But basically, 10 years from now, we'll see how things are. We could say it'd be Trick Williams or whatever. I don't know. We don't know. We'll see how things go in 10 years. But I really hope in 10 years we're not talking about Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins. Legitimately. Like, I love all three of those guys, but in 10 years, we shouldn't be talking about them. There's no way they'll let Orton just disappear. No, he'll disappear. Like, that's what I feel like. Here's Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. Spooky season. I mean, they've come so far. I get why they want to face us. One day, random wrestle, random ass match, or get injured, and then we won't see him again. Besides the moment where they bring in legends for WrestleMania and stuff like that. That's what I believe. I just don't think he'll have a retirement tour, unless TKO is like, "You better tell us when you retire. We want to make money off of you, buddy." Stephanie Vakir. Damn, this show passed by a little fast. Trick Williams, Austin Theory, Braun Breaker, Oba Femi. I just feel like if Austin Theory wants to be a star, like honestly, 200%, he should leave. We still talk about Stone Cold, Rock, and Jericho. Yeah, but we speak about their legend as opposed to them on the screen. You know what I mean? Like, Rock does come back and Jericho still does wrestle, but we speak about them as legends of the game. You know, Jericho's not booked as the #1 guy now. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. They don't. You know? It's just then, if they're around, low-key, they shouldn't be, like, the #1 guys. You get what I mean? Bum, 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 bum. Check Twitter quick. Nobody right now have that legend status in 12 years, let's be honest. That, low key. I don't know though. I feel like Roman, obviously. But like when you think of Orton, all those guys, that you think of them as bigger. That's the problem. It's tough now. I feel like no one mentions that Punk don't got many years either, and he's another older star on the roster. Yeah. TK will be big and Cena come F you some skinny Jerome in 2035. Who is gonna be around in 10 years, bro? Legitimately. It's kind of scary. Like, who's gonna be the top guy? Is it gonna be Trick Williams? Is it gonna be Theory? All these guys? I don't know. CJX even made a video on how WWE being cooked when Roman is gone from wrestling. It's gonna be cooked because it's listen. I know a lot of people didn't like the Bloodline story being long. You know, most people liked it, but there was a sense of like this big R when Roman came out, right? And I'm kind of scared personally because when you watch a main event, you want to see a main event that feels like it. Like we see Cody, Seth Rollins, all that, but we need another major star. Braun Breaker, maybe Braun Breaker, but I don't see him being the number one guy. You know what I mean? Imagine Jey Uso's the number one guy 10 years from now. He ain't young either, but still. WWE needs to do the OVW route like the OVW 4. It's tough, bro. I think the only way they'll create stars is if tomorrow Roman Reigns, Cody, Seth, they all disappeared, right? If they disappeared tomorrow, they'd have to flee and go crazy and try to book the next major stars. They'll even make LA Knight the world champion for a moment to like waste time and stuff like that. Bro, Jey Uso's legit terrible. Super kick spear, weak ass spear. For WWE, they got alone women's stars that could still be around 5 to 10 years. But for the men, I don't know. Yeah, the men, it's tough. Like, I think some of the guys will be around, but it's a matter of wanting to look for the youth. You know what I mean? We'll see how things go. 10 years is a lot of time, but at the same time, it's not a lot of time. You think Saudi will buy WWE eventually? Just bought EA for 55? Yeah, bro, of course. They're gonna buy it, bro. I'm telling you. They'll buy it and let it operate the same. TKO, I think they're just doing this to invest and try to sell WWE for a higher rate. You know? I don't know. We're not gonna act like businessmen and know everything, but you get the point. Which AEW wrestlers have big R's? I mean, Hangman, Kyle Fletcher, low-key, with his entrance. Kenny Omega feels like the final boss. Okada's aura's not the same as it used to. Takeshita, Swerve, Ospreay, again, Arab money. Bro, that makes no sense, that song, bro. Nothing is said in Arabic in that part. La la la. They're just saying nonsense, bro. Not gonna lie, the women's roster is really set. They just need to lock the F in. Men's roster, they have the talent. They just need to actually develop and stop hoeing them like they've been doing all these years. Well, that's how it is, bro. I high-key wish there's a gifted wrestler that comes around and beats Randy Orton's record of the youngest champion. It would hurt low-key, because Randy Orton, I grew up with him, all that, as him as the youngest champion. But if it would happen, I'd have a lot more optimism for the future. John Moxley definitely has aura, come on now. Yeah, he does, bro. Those are off the top of my head, bro. Like, what I'm saying with you guys here, my IQ falls down 50%. Legitimately. Yeah, Saudi owned WWE, and it'll be much more the same, but more pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia. That's it. Yeah. Remember in 2011 when WWE lost Shawn Michaels full-time, I think full-time Triple H, Batista, and Edge all in the same year? That's probably going to happen again in 2028-30. Bro, they're going to have that happen again, and they're going to have to deal with it. Whoever the number one guy is at the time, it better be someone else, not Roman or any of those guys. Legitimately. Ric Flair, the youngest champion. You know what I mean? They had whoever it is in 5 years leading the charge. Legitimately. It cannot be the three guys we see today. It has to be someone else. They have to put their eggs in someone else's basket, bro. I'm telling you guys. We want to see new stars. Like, it's funny how things are, though. 10 years ago, you ask me. Wait, Randy Orton's backstage. I need to see this. I'll get back to the topic. Oh. The ops as a whole have aura too. Eddie King stays in aura too. Hook used to have aura. There's a lot of 20 stars aura as well. Bro, if you have a good character, you got that presence, you got aura. Simple as that. They just need to start experimenting with different talents, see who shines. They have to. Hey, what up, Damon Castillo? Welcome back to the stream. Nick Wayne could be a big star for AEW in the future. He's very young. He's got a lot of time. And Triple H fumbles Obafemi. I don't know what he's doing. They should literally eradicate his position. You know? They should sack him. I saw someone say they should book a Nigerian faction with Obafemi, Apollo Cruz, and Omos, but it's like, would that actually work? You're getting up to 8 a.m. for Crown Jewel SmackDown Raw? Crown Jewel SmackDown and Raw 8 a.m. No. Hell no. Pay-per-view, I have to because John Cena and AJ Styles are wrestling. I can't ditch that event, bro. Legitimately. Not like Johnny Theoc, that was a plan to help him out like they're doing with Kyle, but you know, he got injured. Yeah, he got injured at the worst time. Do a video on Palmer Cannon. 3 views. Palmer Cannon. JBL. Bro, I'll just make a video called The Many Enemies of JBL. That's it. I'll call it The Many Enemies of JBL. We'll remove the blue meaty part and we'll talk about a bunch of his other incidents in order. I just might do that video. It's Tiffy time. You don't watch UFC tomorrow night? Yeah, of course, bro. I'm always watching the pay-per-views. Every time. Where's it? Is it in T-Mobile Arena? Las Vegas? I know they have an Abu Dhabi event usually around this time period. T-Mobile Arena, and it's in it's in... No, it's in Nevada. T-Mobile Arena. But they actually know how to make Stephanie Vaquer's music, bro. What up, Brisk King? Welcome to the stream, bro. Have you heard the Steve Blackman JBL story 99? Of course. Love your videos and content, bro. Shout out to you. Thank you. Yeah, in Vegas, Rogue's on commentary tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be watching. In a way, I feel FTR and Engine Cope Storyline is only going so long because of Nick's injury. Probably because he should be the one facing them, right? If Nia Jax comes back during this promo between Stephanie and Tiffany, I'll be pissed. We should turn off the TV then. One thing I hate about these Crown Jewel matches, to be honest, they might not have a definitive result. They'll have stupid interference. I hate that, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta keep people tough, and it's like, this is the dilemma of the 2 world championships. Because there's 2 of them, one of them might have to lose. It's a complicated thing. Joey Styles knocked out JV. Yeah. Of course. The Steve Blackman one's funny, too. Blackman would have destroyed JBL. Of course, bro. Blackman's an experienced fighter. Doesn't he know how to do pancreas, whatever the hell it's called? This is a great champion. Speaking on Jax, all that stuff people said about her improving, then she did that to Jade Cargill. I'm so done with this glaze, bro. I never seen someone so ass her wrestling get so much glaze for doing nothing. She had a decent run at the end of the year last year, though. That's it. It's Tiffy time. Wrestling Mario, when do you think David Batista? Why do you think David Batista doesn't care about being in the Hall of Fame? Because he's famous? I think he doesn't care. He'll eventually get inducted. Can't tell you one guy who likes JBL backstage. Undertaker and Hardcore Ali. I don't think Tiffany Strand wins this match. Frank and Ken Sharon for Pancrase Legends. Yeah. course. Who else was there? Minoru Suzuki. A couple of other like Japanese wrestlers were in Pancreas. Is that how you pronounce it? Black Belt's MMA guy just trained in it. Yeah. Triple H has no idea how to book women's champions. Bailey, Nia Jax, Tiffany title reigns have been horrible. Bro. Triple H doesn't know how to do a lot of things. What has been the best faction since 2020? Bloodline. Bloodline what they dragged. And they're still doing the stuff. The guys who had a backbone could handle JBL. Or JBL just talks. That's it. That's the segment. New Japan ass segment. Decent is being too generous. Anything she was too well trying to care for an upstart measure Bailey, and that was because of Bailey alone. Bro, it's Nia Jax. Is she here? Nope, it's Julia. Wait, what are they doing? Mm-hmm. Triple threat. Nia Jax her force should probably be done soon. Yeah. What's with all the belts? They added men's and women's championships. That's why there's a lot of belts. But AEW has way more belts. Yo, what up? What's good, per? What up, Jumpman? That boy's on to something. Welcome to the stream, bro. My man, what up, Samuel? Welcome back to the stream. Like, I know it's common ball knowledge not as bad, but the way people try and gaslight you in the modern day is so crazy. Well, sometimes they do. I think that's because a lot of people, they know her personally and they can't say that. Maybe that's why. Strikes. Tony's Corners announced the women's tag belts when there is no women's tag division. Bro, so many belts in AEW. It's kind of crazy. ECW went almost a decade with only 3 titles. Bro, ECW is an anomaly. Like, ECW itself is one of the weirdest companies that somewhat succeeded. Because I shouldn't have. You know what I mean? This will somehow turn to Michigan in the US social. Imagine, bro. Imagine. You know how many times I saw Julia beat her up and obliterate her with the crowd not caring at all? Bro, this is some 2011 nostalgia. They got Booker T and Michael Cole on SmackDown, bro. Takes me back. Honestly, yeah, it's crazy that Tony unified 2 titles, just add another title, but I'm hoping he actually does something with the belt. I don't know. He's not exactly good with the women's division. I always see people cursing him out on Twitter. Mm-hmm. There is a bright future. ECW roster was not that big. It wasn't. That's what works with it, bro. Old ECW, bro. This tag team be good, bro. Okay, at least it's somebody else during the segment. Guess what? The mark of a good wrestler is not how many belts they want us to call it every individual match. Of course, bro. Individual match stories, you don't know. Bro, they should book this tag team match. Heard the story of Hardy Boys putting toothpicks in Don Callis' card because yeah. Bro, he hated Don Callis, bro. If you had your own wrestling company, how many titles would you have? Alright, let's see. You have to have a world championship, men's and women's. One tag team title. One mid-card belt. And yeah, that's it. I feel like you need like 4 or 5 titles. The reason why AEW has a lot, let me tell you why. They have promotional belts. Like you see someone have a CMLL belt, someone have an ROH belt. The ROH belts are the reason why everyone looks at AEW like they got too many belts. Because I remember there's a couple of segments, you see like 4 teams, all of them have a belt for some reason. So I don't really want to, because low-key brand split just features certain styles and collision a lot more than others. Yeah, but the brand split's always risky, bro. You know what I mean? That's the problem with the brand split. You cut the business. In 02 when they did it, The Rock and Austin, the ratings fell, and then Triple H led things, and it was hard. It took them a couple of years to get back up. What the fuck are they showing me on freaking Twitter? Cartel's a world title, once title, mid-cartel, tag title, everything else is gimmick title. The WWE and AEW rosters are way too big, that's why they need so many belts. Yeah, of course, but I feel like when you're a champion, it should be of value. You know what I mean? They did replace Andrade easily. So this is what Andrade would have did if he stayed this week. I'm not ready for Saturday night's main event. I'm good off it. Alright, what are you guys' bold predictions for next year? That's what I want to ask you guys. Mine is Logan Paul winning Money in the Bank. Remember Cornette talking about OVW editing your hardcore tongues to sound so depressed talked about? Bro, that sounds like the most Jim Cornette story ever. Honestly, I didn't consider that. The other promotional tells could be why AEW seems like it's more belts than it actually is, considering those champs also get featured a lot. That's the reason. Definitely why. Because like you hear FTR winning, or I want to say a random belt, but because they're in AEW and they're wrestling in another promotion, it seems like a foreign belt. You know what I mean? Angel Garza needs a solo run, missed opportunity right here. Bro, I want Garza and Berto. I want them to do well. I want MCMG to do well. But bro, they just don't. I don't know why they don't like these teams as much as we do. I never understood it. Logan Paul should retire. Bro, he's going to win the world championship, bro. Just brace yourself. And it's not because I'm a fan of his. I'm not no fan of Logan Paul. But he's gonna. But hypocritically enough, I like seeing other champs from other promotions and brands showing up. It makes the outside world feel connected. It does, but when it's like other wrestlers that are signed to the promotion. Like, if you see MJF win a foreign belt, it'll be like, okay, because MJF was champion. But when you see it happen a lot often, it's like, okay, everyone has a belt. Now, if they bring someone else in, they have a championship, it's like, okay, this guy looks valuable. Willow wins the women's title. Bro, when is Willow Nightingale gonna win? Angel Garza was featured a lot in the pandemic era. Yeah, but you know how it is. Darby Allin defeats MJF with a headlock takeover to win the world title. Bro, remember when MJF beat him with the headlock? That was so funny. I really thought the AEW story was gonna be it was gonna be Jericho, Mox, Omega, Hangman, MJF, and then Darby. I really thought it was. AEW wants to be WCW and ECW at the same time. They want to be ECW, PWG, and ROH at the same time. They used to be like WCW in the early days. Like the early AEW 2019, it felt more like WCW. Mercedes is probably the best future champ with several belts from all the promotions because they're really gassing it up and making a big deal as they should. She's eventually going to lose them and go crazy, probably. I didn't enjoy Garza's work in like 2018-19. Yeah. Plus, she actually defends those titles from what I've heard. No, she is. She actually is. GCW is a modern ECW. Yeah, without the same aura. It is, though. It is. We need a number 3 promotion. 2026 predicts 1, CM Punk will hold the world title. So will Drew. Sami Zayn will hold the world title. Rhea's going to get the WWE's World title. Randy's going to go on one more dastardly heel run. Do like Will, but that botch in the entrance reference so gnarly to this day. Which botch again? Let me see. I see this. I actually don't remember this. Yeah, I've gone blank. Sammy wins the Royal Rumble. Let's see. Who do you guys think will win the Rumble? Men's side, Roman Reigns. AW signed Zack Sabre Jr. Nah, I should say where he's at. I remember around 2020 article of Angel Garza being the next Eddie Guerrero. Don't make me cry, bro. I hate when they say next Eddie Guerrero. I despise when they say next Eddie Guerrero. It's like, bro, let me be my own guy. They always say that. Also, he cooked to the point that belt's feeling better when people who are signed to those promotions and not give the ones feature. I miss the era. Yeah, that's how it works. Like, I think WCW used to do it. Like, Jushin Thunder Liger, Ultimo Dragon, those guys. I don't remember if Yuji Nagata held a belt in WCW when he came, but stuff like that. To be fair, though, a lot of the ROH roster is quite literally just an extension of AEW, so those I don't mind. I don't really care about ROH, honestly. The only matches I watched were the Bandito matches this year. Like, there's probably some good action there, but I don't feel compelled to watch it. I watched Bandito, Takeshita, Bandito, Hechicero. But other than that, I didn't watch much. What's the best year of wrestling this decade? 2023? I think. It's like saying Tatum's the next Kobe. Just don't say that. Of course. You don't say that. Yuji Nagata was a jobber in WCW. Bro. When you hear about New Japan and stuff like that, you hear about the other wrestlers. Hangman and Swerve become tag team champions. Who knows? They might be best friends. Since it's in Saudi, Sami Zayn. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. I forgot it was in Saudi Arabia. Legitimately. I legitimately forgot about that. If it is in Saudi Arabia, the chances for Sami Zayn actually do increase. See, Jacob Fatu's angry. He's pissed. Wasn't CM Punk supposed to return in winter 2022? He's actually supposed to return 2018, 19. Takeshita and Bandito are just those guys for they're definitely the next ones up after this year. Bro, I wish low-key to be like mention something. Low-key, I wish Bandito surprisingly wins the belt sometime. I don't care about the ratings or anything, but if Bandito surprisingly won it, I would like that. You know? Los Garza. Punk is almost 50, guys. You really want him to be world champion? I want to see a main event WrestleMania, honestly. If Takeshita doesn't win the belt from Okada, I'm a high-key be pissed. He gotta win something. But that would also require, unless you're talking about that, the belt Okada has right now, that would require Okada to win the big belt. We need to see it. And that's one thing I kind of hate. The roster's so stacked. You want one guy to win the title, then the next minute you think that guy should win the belt. You know what I mean? Remember Summer 22 when Vince retired and Triple H took his place? That was an insane day for wrestling. I remember. Bro, that was so funny. I was glazing Triple H. Another match has only been 45 minutes. I mean, it's a show, wrestling show. This match is not even going to last long, bro. It's Los Garza. Bandito needs to win the belt, him or Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe? How do they make a story with him winning the belt? I think that's an easy story to make. What is, in your opinion, John Cena's most underrated match? Underrated and John Cena. Let me think. Him and Bobby Lashley 07. But that's too notable, so I'll give you another one. Just give me a moment. I was going to say him and Jeff Hardy. It was a decent match, but is it his most underrated? Watch Cena versus Triple H, the Raw Before Bragging Rights 2009. You should watch that match. Mark is another guy who's been putting in nothing but straight work this year. I'm glad he beat MJF. That was a good one. You know what? At least all the guys we want to see win. We want to win. You see them on TV doing stuff, though they keep us interested. Yeah. Cena vs. Umaga. I mean, that's one of his most famous matches. John Cena vs. Eddie Guerrero Street Fight 04. The Street Fight was good. But you guys should watch John Cena vs. Triple H Raw 09. Great Hurricane. Tag made. Oh, what a boot. I think the same way Bandito wins the belt is what they should do for Mark. Of course, you can't have it back to back though. Yeah, that's the problem, because like the roster's stacked, they want to keep the title important. Eventually, though, they're probably gonna have to do short title reigns. Not commonly, obviously, but like if they want to do certain things. Phoenix, great dive. This match is underrated, but Cena versus Bryan at SummerSlam was special made. Now that was a wonderful match. Great dive. Man, why can't Los Garza get pushed, bro? Like, I want to see these guys doing more. Here's Javon Evans. What a leap. Damn, he could fly high. Premier, what are your thoughts on SmackDown so far? Not bad. They do know how to drag the commercials out, though. John Cena vs. Jeff Hardy 2008 was so good. It was. Cena and Hunter were pulling bangers out in 09. You should watch it. What else? There's some gems. Like, listen, during that era, there's some random gems on Raw some people would miss. You know what I mean? They would have low-key if Andrade stayed. Los Garza, I don't know. Cena versus Bryan, I feel slowly getting forgotten more for the moment after than the match itself. Facts. That's the thing about it, bro. It's the moment that people remember. You want to see another exploding barbed wire match? Not in AEW. Barbed wire matches and stuff, they're not exactly my favorite. What's the most underrated CM Punk match? CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. Full Gear. Off the top of my head. Also, John Cena versus Undertaker Fall Winter 06. A shame they only did that once when both of them were in their time. Yeah. Don't worry, Premier. Los Garza get pushed in random ass AAA events instead of being used on the actual roster. Yeah. Humberto. He called him his full name, bro. I haven't heard him be called Humberto in ages. John Cena vs. Khali was his most impressive one because Khali was so ass. Bro, John Cena was the best wrestler in 2007. Bro, even the internet guys, you know how they always talk about Ryan Danielson, Kenta, Mystico. They said John Cena was the best day. That tells you all you need to know. You know what I mean? Like, bro, he was pulling numbers. 07 Cena was 2018 LeBron. If LeBron actually won the championship, although he was screwed, bro. Punk versus Rey Mysterio Extreme Rules 2011. Oh yeah, that was 2010. Yeah. Cena versus Zach Gowen. Alice is going to piss Premier off, but John Cena CM Punk late 2009 Raw was underrated, forgotten classic sensation experience to late 2009 2010 Raw. I'm nostalgic for it, but I don't really like it that much. I'm very nostalgic for it though. Yeah, they faced off in 09. John Cena bitched him though. I remember that. I remember that episode because like at the end of the show, Jesse Ventura tells John Cena, he's like, "You're just marketable." He hated on him. He's like, "You're not as good as they want you to be." All that stuff. It was a good promo. Evans. Big tag. Here's Rey Fenix. Clothesline, picking up the pace. Off the ropes, he goes into the knee. 1, 2, no. Since 2007 basically solidified he was the guy and no one was taking a spot moving forward. And they can't. This is the thing, bro. The face of the company is always the hardest working wrestler. John Cena was the hardest working guy. Simple as that. Randy Orton was never going to work as hard as him. Shawn Michaels was older. He wasn't face of the company guy. Edge, he wasn't that kind of guy either. Batista was older, so it leaves John Cena. The matches after were so much better. Yeah. They also faced off the night Nexus debuted. 3. Here he goes. Boom! What an uppercut. Now, there's always some gems around. It's just some people don't notice them because they're in bad time periods. I feel like no one talks about his Triple H and Shawn Michaels WrestleMania matches. In my house, we talk about the Shawn Michaels match. That came, bro, peak childhood fandom, WrestleMania 23. The 23 match, I think it was like that. Let me tell you something. The WrestleMania 23 match, to me, in my personal opinion, was the match that confirmed John Cena's gonna be around for several years to come. 22 kind of did, but 23, it's like zero. Everyone didn't. Everyone at that point was convinced. That was a great move. Great spot. You think Jeff Hardy had a potential to be bigger than Cena? I want to say bigger than Cena. Far sex psych, I'm gay. Okay, good for you. Favorite Bobby Lashley match? The John Cena one in 2007 and Kurt Angle in TNA. The TNA Kurt Angle match is Angle's last great match. But I think Jeff Hardy, I don't think he'd be bigger than John Cena though. John Cena just appealed to the entire world. Jeff Hardy did as well, but not to the level that John Cena did. I think Jeff Hardy, he could have been the alternative version of John Cena. Easy. It's not even think, we know, bro. You remember summer of 09? Jeff Hardy, CM Punk. You guys remember? I remember it. Everyone liked Jeff Hardy, bro. Jeff Hardy was so damn cool. When you go back to the time period, you know? Now Armageddon 06 was when I knew Cena was here to stay. I feel like when you look at his story, like, in general, like, the story, like, WrestleMania 23, he beats Triple H, and then Shawn Michaels, it's like, that's it. I feel like, at the end of the day, he needed the Shawn Michaels win. He needed both, obviously, but I feel like the HBK win is like, that is it. He's the guy. Whoa, he died to the camera, man. The hell? John Cena 2015 just went ROH mode? Yep. No, I wasn't watching in 09. You check out Jeff Hardy. Just look at his entrances. Cheating. The HBK match was great, but in hindsight, the Triple H match was kind of awfully normal main event for WrestleMania. It wasn't bad, but could have been more. I watched it for the WrestleMania 22 review. I actually liked it. I thought it was a good main event. I think it was like an insane main event. I'd give it, to be Dave Meltzer for a moment, or Jim Cornette, 3.75, probably. Premiere, remember that crazy AI story I sent you on Discord about Jeff Hardy returns for 2010? Man, I would have loved if that actually happened. I remember that. He sent me that like 6 months ago, I think. Triple H tapping out at the end, it was kind of crazy, though, even though he tapped out before WrestleMania. It was because it was John Cena. I remember the fans in the crowd. And by the way, this is why Triple H is so funny. Everyone hated him a year ago, and now they're bowing down to him to beat John Cena. Oh, what a cutter. Oh. 1, 2, 3. I think Evans and Phoenix, bro, could be a very good team. Easy. I could just fly high. And I remember WrestleMania 22, when Shawn Michaels, when Triple H tapped out. Triple I'm an idiot. JR sold it like crazy. He's like, John Cena made the game submit. It seemed like Cena did like some insane accomplishment, which it low-key was in storyline. Kind of crazy they were gonna run back Triple H and Cena at WrestleMania 23 before he got hurt. I wonder if Hunter was really gonna put Cena over a back-to-back. He wasn't. He was gonna win it back. Like, bro, this guy almost has no business sense. He was gonna win back the match. He was gonna get his win back then. Crazy. Like, I think 07 Triple H would, he would have good matches with the belt, but I just don't want to see that in that. Like, if you give me that timeline, I wouldn't prefer it. Kit Wilson. Bro, we should just flip the damn wheelchair, bro. Treat him like Zach Gowen did. Like Brock Lesnar did. Yeah, I'd give it the same rating, almost like as a match. It's still very solid. It's just the venue and spot on the card that make it feel like it should be more. Triple H was shameless. Bro, 1 year, he's like, I'm gonna get my win back at WrestleMania. Freaking crazy, bro. I swear. He's gonna push him. He's gonna push him. What's the SpongeBob ass sequence? I was reading some old forums, WrestleMania 22. They saying bow down to King. They hated Cena's guts, bro. They despised him like crazy. I find it funny that fans got sick of Cena so quickly, but they never got sick of Austin, especially because Austin barely lost matches. Bro, with regards to the Stone Cold one, I go to... Wait, let me hear Priest. Okay. Bro, I go to freaking... Look, let me show you guys something. Let me give you guys a good laugh. So I went on Google, right? This is an old form. Look at this. Look. Let me show you guys. This stuff's funny. Jim Ross is a hypocrite like other marks. First off, I want to say I'm well aware of... This is November 98, by the way. Look at them. They're cursing out wrestlers, bro. Look. This form. Go on Rec Sports Wrestling and go to 1998 and stuff. You know? They're complaining the whole time during the Attitude Era. It's like crazy. Look at this. Something from the WWF I miss. And this is during the peak of the Attitude Era. They'd be complaining about some small stuff. And they're always talking about Hogan and Andre. Where would Steve Austin be today? And they're talking about him. We should look back on that stuff in a little. Now, Triple H tapping out in the main event wrestling against so soon. That was looking a little crazy with the W moment for real. Nah, it was. Bro, what's Solo talking about? Another member, bro? Who's the missing part, bro? They're still running Bloodline in 2026, bro. Bro, this guy's still looking for new members. Alright, here's the main event. It's gonna start right now. Look at this, look at this. Let me show you guys a post. Kozlov look WWE. Yeah, of course. Look at this. Oh, great. Now The Rock is getting fired. November 9th, 1998. I said The Rock has potential. Now McMahon is just teasing, just rehashing the entire Austin angle with The Rock. This fucking blows, and you wonder why WWF sucks. Personally, I think the WCW World Title belt would look much better on him. Good luck on that happening, especially if The Rock knows what's good for him. So this guy wants him to go to WCW. Look at this. To put it quite simply, Austin is an old wolf making a defiant cry to keep his non-evolving ass in the hot seat. The Rock deserves this push too bad they can't come up with an original angle to do it with. Stuff's so funny, bro. Legitimately. Marks were around back then. Bro. Zilla Fatu. Bro, I think he needs more seasoning. Zilla Fatu's gotta wait a little, to be honest. You know? What website is that? I'll give you guys... Search Rex Sport and it's on Google. Bro, I don't know how they do. I'm not even watching the company anymore and they're making my bloodline fatigue worse. How? This stuff's so funny, bro. They're complaining a lot, bro. This stuff's so funny, like legitimately. You remember people making videos back in 2015, 16, 17 saying Roman Reigns sucks and a bunch of other stuff about him? I didn't used to watch a lot of wrestling YouTube. I used to watch Adam Blampied. You guys remember this guy called Willpower? Dank Ops. Dank Ops, who else? CM Pulse. They got a podcast going. CM Pulse. Those type of guys. I didn't used to watch a lot. The YouTubers I used to watch in 2016 were Rice Gum, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. I used to watch Logan Paul more than I started watching Jake Paul. Who else? King Batch. Willpower, yeah. Bloodline hate so forced. It's not that, bro. It's just they gotta evolve the story. You know what I mean? Yes, I remember Willpower. Who else was there? A couple of other people. And that's why I used to watch on YouTube back then. Premier OG is better if you're 07 or 11. 07. Easy. Denkoffs I always loved. I used to watch Denkoffs like crazy back in like 2016. He'd be yapping about the Eagles, playing 2K16 and stuff. You know? I wonder who's the missing member of Soul's faction. Willpower was great. Chris Danger. I was watching Dunk Ops in 2017. I remember his bully video game series. He was inducting CM Punk to the Hall of Fame. Probably John Cena. I don't know. I was watching Illuminati back then. Geyser. I used to watch what's his name? The guy that likes the Thunder. He was happy they won the championship. That guy. That's who I used to watch. Drew McIntyre. Why would Drew McIntyre join the Bloodline? You know what I mean? There was a lot of stuff to watch on YouTube back then. I was subscribed to a lot of channels. Let me see the channels I was subscribed to. Next. Wait up. Bro, I'm speaking another language. See when I... Lost and Unbound. Yup. Lost and Unbound. Bro, this is a Sun fan. Bro, this is always grazing Devin Booker even to this day, bro. Devin Booker. I named my dog Booker. Devin Booker over the hell of the Alright, let me see the channels I used to be subscribed to. I'll tell you guys. Dunk Ops, I subscribed to him on... Wait, let me show you guys. These were the channels I used to be subscribed to. Pretty Boy Fredo back in the day as well. Oprah Sideverse. Pretty Boy Fredo fell off. I don't remember Oprah Sideverse. Mara Efra subscribed to LA Beast. Look at this. WWE September, Roman Atwood, Matt Hardy, Tech Rex, Matt Cardona, Smack Talks. Dunk Ops, look, Dunk Ops. August 18, 2016. I used to watch him so much. F2 Freestylers, The Rock. I used to be subscribed to Logan Paul. I don't know why I unsubscribed. I don't usually unsubscribe people, but Super Ego, Batch Vlogs, X Exception, JMX, yeah, YNRDJ. I missed 2016-17 OSN. Triple H should bring in Russell Westbrook. Wait, what's Dawkins talking about? Mini Minter, Mike Korzimba. Bro, Mike Korzimba was such a good channel. Bro, Montez Ford's turning heel, bro. You can't tell me. Premier, would you ever start a vlog channel? If I had money, bro, definitely. Bro, you watch this series, bro, you had me dying. I used to watch him a while. Who's the guy with the thunder? Lost and Unbound. That's who it was. Big Booty Latino subscribe since October. I'll show you guys more. Wait, what's the Y6 talking about? Mark Corzano's farts like reels. He was talking about his ass. Nah, he just like I like his old stories when he used to yap about Kobe and Shaq's rivalry. The great one. I used to watch the great one all the time during this time period. AFTV, Matt HD Gamer. Let me see, there's more. Hulk Hogan Curry. Lonzo's Curry with a 40-inch. Oh my god, that's a beep. Remember Los Polos? Bro, Los Polos is still around to this day. He's yapping. He's still funny. The Rage Bait. Let me show you guys. This is when I subscribed to Mr. Beast. Look at this, look at this. I don't watch Mr. Beast now, but this is when I subscribed to Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, Drizzy Jeremy, David Dobrik, Quite, PewDiePie, the gray one's other channel, Marshmallow. I was subscribed to some random ass channels, bro. What else? Let's see. His angry black man rants on KFC and towards the rest are classics. Indeed, bro. Bro, the KFC one. There's more. These are like the last channels. That was epic. Cassidy Campbell, Nelk. Bro, I used to love Nelk so much back in the day, bro. Nowadays, I do not care for them. They're idiots. They're dumb. But back then, they used to be so damn funny. You know? The main event's about to start. Like, bro, what else? What else we got? What they came to see. Remember that grandpa that was breaking stuff? Yeah, Angry Grandpa. I used to watch him like in 2015. Wow. OSW reviews too are great. I didn't used to watch them back then. Chris Van Vliet. Look when I subscribed to Chris Van Vliet. Chris MD. Ryan Tran. He wasn't even that big back then. KTO. Bro, there's a lot of stuff to watch on YouTube back then. Then I got FaZe Rug. Brawadis. Damn, bro. What happened? Alright, main event time. There's a lot of channels. Nowadays, not so much. It's just one of those things. I used to watch What Culture a bit. I feel tension rising. Tonight's the night Randy Orton turns heel, right? Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Hey, talk to me. R.I.P. AGP. Remember his beef with Mick Juggernuggets. Mick Juggernuggets was another guy I used to watch all the time. Damn. That stuff took me back. Like, Angry Grandpa in 2015 was the one. You are not there. The hell? Sheamus should win the Intercontinental Championship, of course. Remembers the botch guy? Yeah, I do. What Culture Cult Talk started to complain too much for my liking. They were good at first, though. Thing is, bro, listen. In my videos, sometimes I do have a lot more to complain about, but I'm like, bro, you don't want to make the experience miserable. X Chase Money. That name sounds so familiar. Chris Smooth. Splash. There's a lot of channels. Flight Reacts, EDP, bro. I used to watch EDP a lot. He was kind of a weirdo back then, but it was funny. Randy Orton's Aura Farm. They talk to me. Wrestling Wrestling Goose has carried wrestling YouTube this decade. Yeah, I don't know about that. The Red Bread. Next thing you guys are gonna mention is Tech Rex. Not Tech Rex. What's the other guy name? There's another guy. Botchamania kind of fell off too. Chris Move been making videos since I was a kid. Yup. I'd come back to Chris Move. Jay White should leave AEW. Cupcake. Let's bump. Then he's like, I don't fist bump people like you. Huh? I used to wake up before school and watch Chris Move. A lot of channels back then, though. Really. Like, you'd watch a 2K person, you'd watch freaking a FIFA person, you'd watch a regular YouTuber, a vlog one. There was so much. Like, bro, I used to watch Vitaly, Roman Atwood, FuziTube. Then I'd watch someone else, bro. There was so much there. I even used to watch Zack Ryder's channel, bro. Premier Smooth Jones over here. Wait. Flash. Bro, he used to make storylines with GTA 4. We see this created player, Mike Jones. I just reused Mike Jones as a random name. I'm not talking about the rapper. Mike Jones goes to practice. He rides in his $20,000 car, thinking he's the man. His narrations, bro. That guy used to put so much effort into his videos. Wrestling Bios has also been carrying YouTube for wrestling fans. Yep. You watch WWE stop motion videos, some of them are good. I used to watch them when I was a kid. A long time ago. Today's my mom's birthday. She turns 53. Happy birthday to your mom, Robbie. Shout out to your mom. Alright, this is the main event. Big main event. You watch Big Dawes or Rebel TV? Big Dawes TV was the one. Big Dawes looked like Klay Thompson like crazy, bro. He looks like him so damn much. Like, he should do like a body swap and go with Megan Thee Stallion. Alright, that's weird. You're so young. Shout out to Mama Ravi. Of course I'm young. Not gonna lie, I missed the old channels I used to watch. They range from comforting to, yeah, I see why I stopped watching. There's a lot of channels, bro. Back in the day. Shout out to Mama Ravi. Big Dawes TV. Alright, Orton and Breaker. Did this happen before? Let me search. Randy Orton. It's Braun Breaker. Oh, it never happened before. Why the fuck ain't they promoting it? It's the first time ever. Premier, did you hear EA Sports got bought? Yeah. Shout out Marky D. Yeah, shout out to Marky D. I actually spoke with him a couple of months ago. He's talking about how a lot of the channels are just angry all the time. Alright, here's the match. Where your mom at? Lou Ratchet. Lou Ratchet's funny. I haven't seen him in a while now. 4, 5, 6. Thank you, Dane. Yeah, happy birthday to your mom. Big clothesline. Bro about to crash out. Bro, what the hell happened? But like I said, the only way I'll do vlogs if I have money, bro. It's not because like, oh, like a crazy lifestyle or anything like that. It's just like you need freedom. Because like my day is not much. It's just casual. You know what I mean? It's a very normal thing. I work. I shut the fuck up. I go to sleep. Boom. I touch grass a little. Boom. That's it. That's literally the day. Love Lou Ratchet, of course. I see they got your mans out there. What does he say? Something along the lines of that. My favorite video of his is the GTA one. Randy definitely turns out Cody tonight, right? It has to be, right? What if they do it? He might join War Games. We'll see. I got 2 hours of sleep last night. Yeah, that's tough, bro. I hate when I lose sleep. It's just not a good feeling. It ruins the first hours of the day. That's your mains. Bro, Diddy's almost free. Randy turns on Cody and forms a legacy. What's the worst Raw theme song ever in your opinion? The one they had after... What's the theme song? The one they had after the NF song. The one that sounds like a stock song. Who's your favorite actor? It used to be Paul Rudd, but I haven't watched movies in a long ass time to tell you honestly. You know what I mean? Ow. What's that song? How does it go again? The worst Raw theme has to be the current one. Bro, I don't know why they left the song, the Skillet song. Never gonna keep me down. This is the worst Raw song. Austin Theory era. This is the worst Raw song, bro. Austin Theory's push era. I feel like PSG might go back to back. I don't think so, no. This is the first theme count, it's just sirens. I hate the Tonight is a nice song, late 2002. It's outdated even for that time. Look at Breaker, he misses. Boom! Actually, that fires a flying Dutchman. PSG's not going back to back. I just don't see it. I feel like they're playing good now, but like the back-to-back thing's so tough to do. Oh! The Nickelback song grew on me. You watch Wrestling Mouse? I don't watch a lot of wrestling YouTubers at the moment. I actually don't watch any. I just see what people upload to know like what's the climate, but I don't really watch honestly. I haven't watched YouTube a lot. I just put on some random ass video. It might be speed or something, and just keep it on the TV. That's it. I just put it on. I edit or work or whatever. Best Raw song has to be Across the Nation. To Be Loved, bro. To Be Loved. I just wanna be loved. That Papa Roach one ain't beat, in my opinion. Across the Nation, To Be Loved, and was the best time. Still gives me hype and chills this day. To Be Loved, bro. That's the one. Across the Nation is good too. Bronson Reed, you need the title. Strikes. They're back from commercial. Bro, I'm glad Bronson Reed's in this position, bro. He got released. Remember how he got released and he became Jonah? I'm glad he's back. Feel that, bro. Now that Speed's tour's over, I have nothing to watch. I just put the stuff on the side, you know? Go watch another Subathon. Subathons, bro, are psyop, to be honest. A fellow Ruthless Aggression era enjoyer. Yeah, the later era. That's what I remember. One of my earlier memories is Batista turning on Evolution. John Cena getting arrested by JBL. ECW invading SmackDown. Eric Bischoff getting fired and thrown in the garbage. The Triple H and John Cena feud. That stuff. And I won't be denied because all I've got left is my pride. Nice one. What intro is that again? And I won't be denied because all I've got left is my pride. That's SmackDown. There's the hot tag. Did you hear that Logan Paul's being sued? Why? Why is he getting sued again? What did he do? I hated when they changed To Be Loved for the Nickelback song, but I got used to it. Yep. Great. The Attitude Era Raw theme was pretty good too. It was. They had that song in the catalog from the older days because they had this album. So they just brought it back. The Warzone intro is better, though. I don't care what you say. Warzone intro is better than Raw. They ditched the Warzone intro, but it was good for its time. Off the ropes, Cody goes. Nope. Cody Rhodes. Bro, people act like Cody Rhodes isn't still as popular, bro. Like, I see a lot of narratives on the internet. It's like, bro, are we serious now? He's still popular as hell. They make it seem like things are falling with him. SmackDown always had better things, yeah. The first SmackDown song is a classic. Too many everybody in the ground. It was. Dun 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 dun. The SmackDown set in '99 was so good. The big TV, the Ovaltron. It's so unique and futuristic. Springboard. Oh. He's caught. Boom. Allzilla. The Tribal Thief. This might be my opinion about Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny at SummerSlam. Who's gonna coordinate that match if it happens? That needs to be a tag team match. Those are AEW fans. I don't know though, like I see some people that are WWE fans saying that. Like a lot of AEW fans don't like Cody because he left, but there's some WWE fans that actually try to underestimate his popularity. Alright, another commercial. I actually hate when they got rid of the Overpunch from SmackDown Fist, but I got used to it after a while. SmackDown Fist, bro, so damn good. It was one of the best designs in wrestling history, easily. There's not much like it. You know? Alright, Breaker's dominating. Don't forget the intro yesterday. Promise you a great main event here. Andre the Giant. Yeah, bro. That intro is like timeless. Easily. It's one of the most timeless intros in wrestling. Cody's attire looking clean. I prefer the darker base color. I like the blue one. I don't know. It's more distinctive. The blue and white one. Why do AEW fans never criticize the product? Some of them do, I see it, but not. But a lot of them do swarm them and defend it. I think it comes from an emotional place because like AEW is basically their thing. I don't know. Some people don't criticize it. They get mad when you do. The world is watching. Felt like the world was watching. And then Raw starts. Take the pass. I would do anything for them to bring the intro back. Well, I wouldn't, bro. Triple H will start. What if they do bring the intro back, but you have to see Triple H start the show every day? Welcome to Monday Night Raw, and then he plays music. First SmackDown intro was, yeah, the first SmackDown intro was good as hell. It really was. Shout out to Benjamin, should have been WWE champion. I think he needed more to be world champion. Low key, they should have saddled him with a manager. You have a favorite WrestleMania theme song? Probably my favorite WrestleMania theme song, My Way, Tear Away, WrestleMania 18. Yes, sir, promise you agreement. Yep. Remember that weird SmackDown song from like 08 and 09? It was like it's going down or something like that. Cause if you rock like me, my TV network. Triple H starts every week in the middle of the ring looking like a dweeb. Welcome to the show, and then he plays his music or something. Like, bro, do you want to wrestle? Have a main event match, possibly? It's probably salivating. He's like, damn, I wish I could be involved in the stories and book myself. I'd be the champion for the whole year or some nonsense like that. My Way was WrestleMania 17. It was. I just mentioned Tearaway for 18. Best WrestleMania theme was easily My Way, WrestleMania 17. It fit the vibe, bro. Really. You know what I mean? I love that Raw stage in 0408 with that rectangle screen. Yup. My favorite is Billy Joel, Big Time. Big Time. So much legend. Wasn't it Peter Gabriel? SmackDown Rise Up lyrics change. Someone's gonna write it. Damn, they isolated Cody in the corner. Boom, boom, boom. I'll sit right here and bite my... You think you're special? You do. I can see in your eyes. Yup. So much aura. I gotta remake an edit of Austin and Rock for WrestleMania 17 again. Really. Legitimately. Auszilla. Wow. Big time. Peter Gabriel, yep. How did he go free today, bro? Not go free, but like 3 years. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Straight chills when I hear that, yep. It might have been Peter Gabriel, yep. They should have made WrestleMania 22 Never Gonna Give You Up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run over. Will you guys believe this if I said I got Rick rolled yesterday? Embarrassing. Alright, there's Bronson Reed. Big Orange tag? Nope. As long as it takes to get what's rightfully mine, I won't be denied because all I've got left is my pride and I will rise. Ah! WrestleMania 35 theme was good too. Which one? The One Republic one? I got my mommy. Do you have a favorite wrestling feud hype package? Austin Rock, My Way. Rock and Austin WrestleMania 19. Wonderful. Crack Addict. They made Rock seem obsessed, bro, with the win. WrestleMania 20. Unforgiven 06, Edge and Cena, another one, you know? Alright, Orin. Bro, tag him in, dude. There's Randy Orton. Boom. 23 gets stuck in your head. Yep. There we go. There it is. Power slam. Alright, it's building momentum. Am I the only one who remembers let the bodies hit the floor in 06, 07? Yeah, everyone does. They brought it back. You get a little power slam, but there it is. Oh, Randy Orton's so smooth, bro. Like, he doesn't go crazy in his matches, but the way he executes his moves, bro. Premier, did you like ECW back then? I thought it was cool, but, bro, in hindsight, it freaking sucks. I used to watch SmackDown a lot, then Raw. But SmackDown more. I remember, like, Batista's champion, Mr. Kennedy was being pushed. The worst WrestleMania theme? The worst one is, Kid Rock Celebrate? Probably Kid Rock Celebrate? I don't know. Superplex. All right, SmackDown's about to finish. So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do happily ever after, or Cody or Randy's gonna turn heel? Oh, damn. Oh my god, bruh. Fuck's wrong with Braun Breaker? Bro? This guy's got low IQ. He's low IQ. He dove through the barricade. On all-time favorite matches, Dan Bryan results took him over the limit. They had one match that year, I think 2010, bro. So damn good, bro. It was like bragging rights or something. DDT. Who the hell is that? Seth Rollins? Aye. Maybe happily ever after. Yeah. Happily ever after until next week again. Tsunami. Tsunami. Bro, I love how he hits it. 1, 2. He hits it and then he starts like doing this shaking. It's like, oh my god, he's gonna fall, he's gonna fall. And then he collapses onto them. Perk breaker. Bro, he's a freaking... He's on some sort of like pills. I don't know what the hell he's on. Imagine they pull, we're out of time, we gotta go. Randy Orton. They should low-key do that. I like those. They used to do them back in like 1997 or something like that. What the hell Seth Rollins wearing, bro? I can't believe WWE never brought that SmackDown fist, man. Do you think it costs too much or it's hard to make? I think it's hard to travel with it. They did in SmackDown Anniversary 2021. Bro, that anniversary pissed me off. Does anyone read books anymore? Why would we read books when we got Twitter? I'm just joking. People don't read books as much as they used to, though. I could see that because a lot of people don't know how to write. There's no critical thinking these days.
Man, this guy's tough. This guy is tough. This is what I'm... This guy is tough. This is... Survive! Oh, man, this guy's tough.
So Rollins comes out. What's Seth Rollins doing, bro? You watch Mr. Nostalgia? I actually don't. I don't know who that is. What do you think about dethroning beat Tiffany Stratton for the women's championship? Because I don't like her as champion. If Jade never challenged yesterday, I probably would say her, but no. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, I went after him. Curb stop. Nope. Cody. Crossroads. Hey. And there's the end of the show. Bro, low-key, just for the thrill of it, have Cody beat him again, bro. Make it 4-0, complete it. They're not because Seth needs the win, but low-key, bro, that would be so funny. Alright, that's the event. I'm gonna have to run, but we could talk quick before we end the stream, so it's no problem. You know? You guys want to talk about anything right now? Feel free. You know? Ta-da! Wrestling is more than one family. Alright. What are we talking? It's over. Yeah. I know Premier hated wrestling 2018-20. 2018, bro. 2018. Legitimately. Like 2018, I'm a big hater. Premier, when do you think the PS6 will release? The greedy cunts, bro, they'll probably release it in 3 years. It doesn't deserve to be released in 3 years, but that's what they're probably gonna do. Cause like that's their MO. It's just like, oh, we want to make money. Greedy ass weirdos. Bro said I hated wrestling in 2018. Nah, I didn't like it, bro. Legitimately. Like, it was a depressing era in terms of wrestling. You know? Trying to read something. Decent SmackDown. Passed by fast. I've seen worse episodes, to be honest. You know? I'm looking at some. What did you guys think of SmackDown, huh? That's what I want to know now. I'm searching something of mine. That's why I'm not talking right now. I wish they could remaster all SVR games on PS5. I wish, bro. I think Sony said the PS6 is coming out in 27. They could keep it till 32, bro, legitimately. Like, this era of games, there's not even many of them, legitimately, which is crazy, because it's like, we're supposed to sell games, you know? They're supposed to produce games. And they're not. And I despise that. You know? It's just one of those things. Do you wish Kurt Angle was in 2K14 in 2013? Yeah, of course. So would you say 2018 is your least favorite time in WWE or something worse? In terms as a fan, yeah, 2018. Because I went almost the entire year without watching, which is crazy. After WrestleMania. I only watched the opener to SummerSlam. And this is live, by the way. The one event I did watch that it wasn't live was Hell in a Cell. That's it. I watched Hell in a Cell, SmackDown's 1000th episode, which was mid. But I didn't watch the other stuff. I just didn't care. It was not a good year. I liked 2019 way more than it, because even though there was some dumbass stuff, it was way more, some good and optimism. SmackDown's mid as always. Watch the Saudis want Cody versus Taker for the WWE Championship WrestleMania. Imagine. I wish Sony would bring full backwards compatibility like Xbox does. Bro, I wish Xbox would bring back certain things as well, bro. Like, imagine you could play SVR07. Imagine. By the way, this is what I looked like in 2018. Let me show you guys. This is what I looked like in 2018. Bro, this guy hated WWE at that time. Legitimately, bro. He did not like 2018 WWE. This is what I looked like in the summer of 18. I was skinnier. Bro, I despised it back then. 2019 felt very overwhelming, with especially the debut of AEW. The debut of AEW, I remember everyone, they were hyped for it, but they didn't know what it was going to be. It was so weird at that time, because I remember, like, I thought it was going to be exactly like WCW, and it kind of felt like it early on. What would you rate SmackDown tonight on a scale of 1 to 10? 6. I didn't hate it that much. Yeah. Ricky Stars. Got that money in the bank, shawty, what you drink? You have that. You certainly had bigger teeth back then? Nah. Premier, what's your favorite NFL football game of mine? All the time mine is NFL Street 2. Madden 12, bro. Madden 12. I was 11 when AEW started. I was about 18. Like, I remember the Double or Nothing thing. I watched a lot of it on a live stream. Watch wrestling, maybe. I watched it. I saw Bret Hart. It's so weird. Everything was so weird about him. You know? Alright, I'm going to end stream. But if you guys want to mention something quick before we end, feel free. I'm currently working on Wrestling's Final Bosses video. Let's get in there. We'll probably finish the script tomorrow. Get the images and stills and clips, and then we'll edit it. Madden 06 for me. I thought people don't like Madden 06. Let's react to PS Power. Bro, I gotta head out. I gotta work. I work on some video. In the next video. You know? If we could be back for Raw, maybe. No guarantees, because, like, I wanna see. Because I don't know how you guys are receptive to this live stream stuff. We gotta actually do more interactive, to be honest. Legitimately. Like, we have to be more interactive. It's very important. I'll see how to be more interactive. It's kind of wild to me there won't be any appearances between Survivor Series and his retirement match. Hoping the build-up will be at least decent. Bro, I'm scared for who his final opponent will be. Madden used to be so good. Bro, Madden 09, Madden 10. And the soundtracks. Give me a hey, give me a yeah. 2K24 soundtrack is bro, fuck 2K24. That Post Malone, bro, he sucks for doing that. I enjoyed this live stream. We'll see. We might do one Monday, no guarantees. We gotta head out. Yeah, 2K24 soundtrack sucks. NFL EA Sports ruined football games forever. Do the Rock's Nation run from 97 to 98? If we do, we'll probably title it The Rise of the Rock, but it's kind of a saturated topic, so I'm gonna have to find a way to make it different. If we do it. Edge versus Cena. Imagine Edge actually gets out of his contract. He ain't going nowhere, but it's the hope that kills you, right? Ha ha ha. Austin Theory Dominic feud could give Edge and Cena vibes. I don't see, honestly. Alright, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see how to be more interactive with the viewers. Bring more stuff to the streams, because we want to make it more interesting. That's a goal of ours. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Peace. I'm out. I think EA Sports would make a better video game. They probably know. One could hope. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out. Peace. I'm out.